Ryo's landed in the world of swords and magic and he's laser-focused. I can only use the water attribute, he thinks, repeating water like a mantra. The power's all about image, he's ready to make it real. Ryo's eyes widen, breath-catching. Ah, my first experience of magic. Water bubbles float around him, shimmering with raw potential. This moment, it's the start of something huge. Ryo recalls Michael's words physics here matches Earth's. Monsters lurk outside the 100-meter barrier, so he has to be ready. I can't go out there unless I can more or less fight, he admits, steeling himself. Food supplies will run out in 2 months and all Ryo has is a knife Michael left behind. Taking down even a normal boar with that? Impossible. In this monster-filled forest, a single knife is madness, so what weapon can Ryo really use? Water attribute magic is invisible to human eyes, atoms and molecules hidden from view, but with the right knowledge, you can draw it as an image. I'm imagining something called hydrogen bonding. This is the key to controlling water. Hydrogen bonds hold water molecules in a neat grid, stopping their vibration. Freeze, boil, thaw. If you control all that, you control water itself. Magical power, exhausted, he mutters, drained but understanding the mechanics now. Day 5 and 5, breakfast is grilled rabbit thighs. The only seasoning Michael left was salt, preserved by freezing magic. I'll practice defrosting, igniting fire, grilling, and eating. Gotta get this right, he vows, hands steady over the meat. He flips through beginner editions of monster and plant encyclopedias. If I want to go outside, I need preparation. Flint's better than making a lens every time. Kizuguchi grass might be the antidote I need, but it's tough to make. At day's end, he drills ice evaporation nonstop, pushing his limits. Depending on the shape of ice, it's starting to take less than 5 seconds, he notes, but frustration hits. If I turn it into ice, I can't make it fly. I'm out of mana. During the day, he hunts and gathers inside the barrier, building magic and physical strength. Night falls and the grind continues, generating water, thawing, melting, evaporating. Rest of the time, I will improve my proficiency every day. And he's mastered physical weapons and all usable magic after 13 days in Phi. If there's anything useful in battle, this is about as good as it gets. He pauses, thinking hard. What would be a good name for it? He holds up the icicle lance, frustrated. I can't fly it yet. Today's mission, quartz that will become flint. He hopes to find antidote grass too. Clenching his fist, he shouts, all right, let's go. That feeling, the barrier's edge just brushed him. Outside, he yells, bursting through. Southwest, 500 meters to the coast, Michael said. He's pushing forward, breath heavy, eyes sharp. Silence falls over the forest. Leaves rustle SFX, then a quiet "oh" escapes him. Something's caught his attention, but what? The tension is thick, the moment fragile. He stands alone, staring out over the vast river. No words, just the weight of the wild around him. Every second counts. The calm before the storm, the quiet before danger. I got quartz, he shouts, stunned by how easy it was to find. This will make starting a fire way easier. No time to linger, this river's a monster trap, danger's always lurking. He's plotting his escape route carefully. If I keep going north, I'll reach the southern edge of the house's barrier. Moving northeast means he can keep the house on his left and bolt to safety if things go south. He's clueless about the monster's strength. If it's a slow-moving slime, I can surely defeat it, but that's just my selfish hope. No antidote grass in sight, and maybe the plant encyclopedia could have helped if only he'd brought it. Wait, what? It's not a slime, it's a lesser boar charging hard. My body isn't moving. Panic hits as he's frozen, staring down this beast. No time to think, just raw terror. The boar charges full speed. He's slammed to the ground, struggling to move. Come on, he yells, fighting to get back up as the beast closes in fast. The ice beneath him cracks sharply. No way this holds, but he grits his teeth, eyes blazing. It won't fly, but with this, I can use it. The tension is sky high. The attack is unleashed, icicle lance. The massive ice beast lunges with brutal force, shattering the ground beneath it. This fight just got real. He crashes hard, pee-wah. The impact sends him sprawling, dust and debris flying everywhere. The beast's fierce eyes burn with relentless fury. This battle's far from over. I started hunting after the near-death fight with the lesser boar, keeping food scarce and manageable. Monsters here use magic to varying degrees. The higher the species, the stronger the power. Michael said, magic can only be trained as much as you use it. Those born with magic, they're beasts for real. But right now, I'm starting to exceed them, one step at a time for sure. The grind is real and the power gap is closing fast. Silence hits hard, the weight of progress, the tension of growth, everything hangs in the air. No words, just the calm before the next storm. Monsters have a magic stone in their hearts, that's what sets them apart from animals. Millions of normal animals roam but here in Rondo Forest, monsters dominate. Their magic makes them ferocious, wiping out ordinary creatures without mercy. Sometimes you actually spot animals, carnivores like crocodiles and quick little creatures. For humans, these predators were just a threat, but even something more lurks beneath. Monsters aren't just enemies, they've entered the food chain. And magic, it twists everything, making survival even more unpredictable. This beast's in the monster encyclopedia, cloaked in wind magic, stalking rivers and swamps. The horned bison, watch those deadly horns, it crushed a 5-meter crocodile like it was nothing. This is the food chain, bam, water magic guillotine slams down, wait just kidding, the fight's on and it's brutal. The water stirs violently as a monstrous fish, bigger than Earth's piranha, is drawn by the scent of blood. This is the brutal food chain in action, danger lurking beneath the surface. I never slack on my water magic training. A water jet that controls currents can pierce almost anything but magic defense. The guillotine was just a deadly variant, tools like rotary saws and ice rollers, all powered by water magic. Fighting monsters is unpredictable, that's why I train not just magic but stamina too. Every moment counts when survival is on the line, no room for weakness here. That beast, a kite snake cobra shooting wind magic like a sonic blade with its tail. This fight just got way more intense. Time to stay sharp and strike fast. The tension cranks up, the cobra strikes fast, but the water magician stays cool, eyes sharp beneath the surface. Every breath counts as the battle's about to explode. Water magic ignites, Water Magic Squall. The giant cobra looms, but a single hand rises ready to unleash a storm that could turn the tide. The magic pours down like a heavy rainstorm, washing away the deadly toxin the cobra released. The water magician's focus is razor sharp, this fight is far from over. The cobra roars, jaws wide and deadly, the water magician's eyes narrow, sweat dripping, he's ready to face this beast head-on. The final clash is about to shatter everything. Kite Snake's venom got wiped off by the misty rain, soaking it at the same time. Boiling heat should have been unbearable, but never doubt boiling water can be useful too. On the other hand, even if you can't pull off a cheap trick, Assassin Hawk's main weapon is wind magic spell, air/long range, invisible, striking with beak and claws at supersonic speed. The battle explodes into chaos. The hawk lunges at supersonic speed, claws slashing. Our hero dodges with sharp focus, every move a desperate fight for survival. If I hadn't stabbed him in the eye just now, I'd be dead for sure. This was way different from all monsters I've faced. I got rid of it with a sudden shot, but when it comes back. The Monster Encyclopedia Beginner's Edition. Michael made covers for tons of monsters, but this is just the beginner's guide. There are intermediate and advanced levels not listed here. Even so, the appendix reveals 2 more mysterious monsters lurking beyond. Dragons, pinnacles of life, living thousands of years, growing stronger with time. Escape, almost impossible. Fallen angels, unknown origins. I wonder if those chasing the title of strongest have to fight these beasts, one says. No way for me, I'm aiming for a slow life. As the days slipped by, a full year passed. Silent moments under the vast sky, the weight of time pressing down. No words, just the quiet passage of a year shaping everything. A lone figure stands bathed in moonlight, the cold wind swirling around. The journey continues, silent but unyielding as the night holds its breath. Ever since I came to PHL, 1 whole year has passed. On the shore of a lake in the heart of the great wetlands beyond the northern forest, the moon climbs to the middle of the sky. It shows up, the headless knight, the Dullahan, standing tall and silent, a chilling presence in the night. The moon hangs heavy as the figure moves forward. No words, just the weight of something ancient and mysterious. It's definitely not a ghost of a knight. Why is it here in Rondo Forest? The original Dullahan comes from Irish fairy tales. Whatever it is, Ryo values it as a sword master. It's not in the beginner's monster encyclopedia, so it's either not a monster or it's way beyond beginner level. Dullahan doesn't use magic, so neither do I, but his swordsmanship alone. Insane power. And he's looking down on me, saying, "I'll train you." I feel it, something's about to change. He turns away after landing fatal blows 3 times like a challenge, come back again. But I didn't even land a single hit. What happens if I do? The question hangs heavy as I stare blankly. Our battles used to be over in seconds, but now they drag on for an hour. My body sharpens, reading Ryo's moves like never before. This isn't the same fight, it's evolving, and so am I. The clash explodes, every strike sharp, every move deadly. Sweat drips as the battle rages on. This fight is far from over. The tension is electric and the outcome, nobody knows yet. Third shot again tonight. The tension is thick as he stands, battered but unbroken. Silent moments stretch, the weight of what's next crashing down. This fight is far from over. He grips the sword tightly, the weight of Murasame in his hands. His eyes widen. This gift from his master is more than a blade. It's a symbol of everything he must become. A gift from master to his disciple, Murasame, kneeling with the blade, he feels the weight of responsibility. This is even more. I have to train even harder. The fire in his eyes burns brighter. He trains relentlessly, stretching every morning, pushing his body to the edge while weaving magic into every move. Memories of past battles fuel his drive. Left hand steady, right hand sharp, he's forging himself into a weapon. Assassin Hawk strikes again, this time with a partner. Step by step, I awaken my body's memories, speeding up my sword swings until they flow without thought. Our first fight was close range, hitting his eye. Now I set a 2-on-1 long-range trap. I'm out of breath from the start, but my mind races, planning every move. With a new magic technique, I barely fend off the second attack. Honestly, I hit my limit. The one-eyed assassin Hawk didn't expect his rookie to die and retreated to rethink. I crushed his right eye first, then killed his disciple. Since arriving, death has shadowed me twice, no, not just twice. There were moments I was ready to die, but the one-eyed assassin was different. The weight of that realization hits hard. Still, I push forward, the third time and the last. The final showdown looms. Silence falls heavy as the battle's climax approaches. Every breath, every heartbeat counts now. It's even bigger than last time. Assassin Hawk, no, it's too dark for that, and way bigger. The tension spikes as the first battle kicks off with a brutal breakdown rush from above. It's him for sure, maybe evolution or something. The ice walls shatter instantly, 5 layers gone in one hit. Come on, armor, hurry and fix this. But the ice spears get repelled from the front. This fight's heating up fast. Wait, what? Magic won't activate. Magic nullification. The shock hits hard as everything falls apart. Breath catches, heart races. This changes everything. Crap, the spear shatters midair. Oh no, my spear. The desperation is real as the weapon breaks apart. No magic, no backup. This fight just flipped upside down. The battle reaches a fever pitch. The massive black bird spreads its wings, looming over the battlefield. Every muscle tenses, every eye locked on the deadly clash about to explode. All right, magic flows through Murasame. The sword ignites with power as the air crackles. The tension is electric. Something huge is about to go down, and the stakes couldn't be higher. The black bird's eyes blaze with fury, but just because you gave it your all doesn't mean you can accept that. The weight of loss crashes down. I'm the one who took your eye and your disciple's life. The air thickens with pain and resolve. At least I have grown, and you were the catalyst for my growth. I'm grateful to you. The words cut deep. You even evolved to avenge yourself and your apprentice. As a tribute to your proud figure, I'll finish you off on this very day. The final showdown is here. The battle's over. One destiny has come to an end. Silence hangs heavy as the dust settles around him. I came back to the same place after the near-Earth battle with one-eyed yesterday. No reason, just a hunch. Seeing it again, I realized my victory, but no joy followed. Then someone descended before Ryo, and his mind went blank except for one word. Ryo's eyes widen. Dragon, the massive creature lands before him, its presence overwhelming. Silence falls, shock frozen on his face. This moment changes everything. The dragon tries telepathy. You there, human, can you hear me? Ryo's confused, struggling to catch the message. Is this how telepathy works? The dragon's patience wears thin as Ryo tries to focus. Ryo snaps back. I can hear you. Sorry, I was distracted. The dragon confirms. In front of me is a dragon. Ryo admits his mind is overwhelmed. The dragon asks about a bird evolved from assassin hawk nearby. Ryo's curiosity spikes. The dragon's eyes narrow. If it was your familiar, I'm sorry. The boy admits. I indeed killed that one-eyed assassin hawk. The dragon probes. It's just that the bird's response suddenly disappeared yesterday. The boy stands firm. No, it's not from my family. The boy confesses. I indeed killed that one-eyed assassin hawk. The dragon marvels. This forest hasn't seen this kind of evolution in hundreds of years. Surprised you defeated it. Didn't it nullify your magic? The boy snaps. Nullifying magic is foul. Silence falls heavy. The boy reveals. This sword was given to me by a Dullahan from the northern marsh. The dragon eyes it. What a rare thing you have. The boy explains. I'm a water attribute magician and the water fairy king gave it to me. It saved my life. The dragon nods. So that's why the fairy king teaches you water magic. The dragon is confused. You're learning swordsmanship from the water fairy king, not water magic. The boy admits. I was never shown magic, only swordsmanship. The dragon shrugs. That fairy king has lived hundreds of thousands of years. Maybe there's a lot on his mind, but he must like you. Yo, this place is massive, like a small continent. They call it the Rondo subcontinent, surrounded by seas on 3 sides and locked in by mountain ranges. No wonder humans never come from the north. It's like a sealed-off world. I didn't know it was so isolated. The shock hits hard. You're the only human here. Where did you come from anyway? I was reincarnated from another world, Earth. Wait, what? People actually come from other worlds. Silence falls. The weight of the moment hits. I'm sorry I've been summoned. I wanted to talk longer. Maybe we'll meet again. At least tell me your name. I'm Ryo. The tension is thick, but a connection sparks. I'm Lewin. See you later, Ryo, but stay away from the mountains to the east. Dragons there attack without questions. The warning hits hard. Ryo's eyes widen. The danger is real and closing in fast. Dragons are incredibly intense. The sheer power and presence hit like a storm. This moment leaves everyone breathless, eyes wide with awe and disbelief. I've never heard of such a thing, but cuckoo, whatever it is, it's interesting. Even so, he was strange, maybe not even human. I've lived hundreds of thousands of years, but I've never seen anyone like him. Could he be a mutant or evolved species? Even after living so long, there are still things I don't understand. Watching as a bystander seems to be the most fun anyway. Wahahaha, age. I'm getting old, ain't I? My hair grows longer sometimes, so I cut it occasionally. Nails grow long too, so I cut them from time to time. Time keeps moving, and so do I. He stares into the water, realizing his height hasn't changed and his face stays forever 19. A terrible fantasy, he mutters, resigned. Guess I'll go hunt some fish and salt today. The silence is heavy, his eternal youth a curse. He walks along the shore, eyes wide with shock. The vast emptiness stretches before him, but something's off. His breath catches. There's no sound, no movement. The tension builds as he senses something terrible just happened here. A shipwreck, 3 survivors barely clinging to life. I guess he's dead, he says coldly. One clutches a piece of wood, barely hanging on. I don't think he's gonna make it. The last hope fades as he surveys the wreckage, heart sinking. Crimson blood. Is his artery damaged? Panic flashes in his eyes. At this rate, he'll bleed to death. It can't be helped. The brutal truth hits hard. No cute princess rescue here, just cold survival and harsh reality. 60% of an adult's body is water, 2/3 inside cells, 1/3 in blood and fluid. That means as a water mage, I can control human blood too. Found the bleeding point. It's done, Hugh. I managed somehow. That shout translates roughly to heave ho, what they yell when using strength or lifting heavy stuff. Yosho. Sukaha, the name bursts out with raw emotion. Silence follows, heavy and full of meaning. The moment hits hard. Everything's about to change. I was saved. Huh, this private house is huge. Maybe a village chief's place. A sword and gear lie ready, silent witnesses. Something big is coming. Abel breaks the silence. You saved me, didn't you? Oh, my name is Abel. Gratitude floods his face. The other just shrugs it off. Don't worry about it. I just carried you home when you washed up on the shore. Abel was the only survivor. Those others, smugglers. Smuggler, the question hangs. If Abel was one, he wouldn't say it. The thought cuts through. His language, weirdly, it's understood. Michael's influence is real. Oh right, my name is Ryo. Nice to meet you. He smiles warmly. Anyway, let's eat for now. The moment softens as he points out, Abel-san's clothes are drying out there. I'm sure they're dry already. He's got a plan. Meet his comrades in Rome, but the path's a mystery. No towns, no people, just a lonely road ahead. I guess I have to brace myself for the worst, he mutters, eyes sharp, ready for anything. Out of nowhere, a voice breaks the silence. Hey, how about we travel together? The shock hits hard. Ryo, the offer hangs in the air, a lifeline in this empty wasteland. He's serious. I know it's sudden, but I need you as a guide to Rome. The stakes are real. He'll pay and help settle if needed. I don't even know how to get there myself, he admits, desperation clear. What do you say? Relief floods in. Yes, thanks a lot, Ryo. He's ready to leave tomorrow, but first, a quick errand. I need to inform them about my departure, he says, urgency in his voice. Please wait here, Abel. Night falls, the countdown begins. He stands tall, determination blazing. All right, I have something important to tell you. Today is our last meeting because I'm leaving Rondo Forest tomorrow for a few days. The weight of goodbye hangs heavy. Silent tension fills the room, no words, just heavy thoughts. Then he breaks the silence. Since I won't be able to train for a while, I'm going to give it my all tonight. But who is Ryo really talking to when he claims nobody lives here? He puzzles over Ryo's mysterious past. The town's somewhere up north, he thinks. Maybe Ryo meant someone who passed away. Living alone now doesn't mean he always has. Alone in a strange place, he plans to help Ryo survive and fit in the next town. He kneels, surprised by the gift. Is this for me? Then, with a sharp glance, he asks, I hope you don't mind me asking, but where were you last night? The air thickens with unspoken questions and tension. He dodges the question smoothly. It's fine, I just want to see my master. Did your master give you that robe? I received it as a parting gift. Does it have any special powers? I don't think so. The mystery lingers. Well then, ready to leave? Yeah, let's go. The quiet calm before the journey kicks off. The air is thick with anticipation. They pass the great northern marsh without a single monster in sight. The landscape stretches wide and wild, but the danger feels strangely absent. Something's about to change. They keep pushing north until mid-afternoon, the quiet stretching out. Then something unseen shifts the air. The calm before the storm is breaking, and you can feel it in the wind. Combat art perfect Pierce. Watch as he drives the sword through the boar with deadly precision. This move isn't just brute force, it's a masterclass in timing and skill. While watching you fight, I notice parts of your body glow with each move, like your legs during a sidestep or your grip for perfect pierce. Oh, magicians don't use these arts, they're exclusive to weapon fighters like swordsmen. Right, it's getting dark, let's find a place to rest. I pierce the boar through its ears so the blood drains naturally. Remember that big hollow tree we passed, perfect for a campfire. Phew, I'll take a quick nap first. I'm not a heavy sleeper, but wake me if anything happens. Silence falls as he rests, eyes closing. Now free, he's ready to focus, time to sharpen his magic control. No distractions, just pure concentration. The night deepens under a full moon's glow. Quiet surrounds the towering trees. He whispers, it's time to switch. Something's about to change, an unseen power ready to awaken. Ryo caught this lesser rabbit, even stabbed its ears with a knife. How did he pierce through that? This guy's no average mage. That robe, definitely not human-made. What kind of master gifts something so valuable to a student? I'm going out for a while, gotta greet them. At first I thought he meant a dead friend, but that priceless robe, it's not human-made, so maybe a spirit or a legendary creature gave it to him. This mystery runs deep. Silence falls heavy as they walk through the forest. No words, just tension. Something's about to go down, and you can feel it in the air, calm before the storm. An invisible attack, the ground erupts without warning. Eyes widen, hearts race. What just hit them? The tension snaps as danger strikes from nowhere. That was a wind magic attack. Now things just got real. Isum, Assassin Hawk. Suddenly they're surrounded with no escape. Behind us is a normal boar and an unfamiliar monster in the forest. This place is a hunting ground for assassin hawks. What now? Ignore the forest one for now, Ryo commands. I'll handle the assassin hawk, you take the normal boar, but the risk is real. Air slash and thrust could kill you, Ryo. I'm a water attribute mage, good at defense. Abel, don't panic, I'll be there as soon as I finish. The tension is unbearable. Silent moments stretch as the boar charges through the forest. No words, just the deadly calm before the storm. Here it comes. Brace yourself. How did Ryo sense that boar so far away? He shakes it off. I have to defeat it quickly. Then, with deadly focus, he unleashes Sword Art Shadow Strike. The attack flies fast and fierce, no time to hesitate. The battle explodes into motion. Sword Art Whirlwind, he shouts, slashing through the beast with fierce precision. But exhaustion hits hard. He's drained after unleashing too many skills in a row. Panting, he thinks, I should get back to Ryo quickly. The forest looms silent and heavy around him, every step weighed down by fatigue. The tension is thick, something still out there lurking. Ah, welcome back, Abel, the calm voice greets. Abel's weary reply, yeah, I'm back. You defeated it. The answer is steady. Yes, I'm draining out its blood right now. Even that unfamiliar monster backed off deeper into the forest. Suddenly, a sharp voice cuts through the quiet. Abel, did you hurt yourself? Abel's head snaps up, eyes wide. The tension spikes. What just happened to him? He insists, no, I'm fine, I'm just... But the weight in his voice says otherwise. The world feels heavy around him as he admits, a little tired. This moment hangs between them, raw and real.